right. Today is a windy day and the day of the fires. This guy's has to cut in front of me. Whatever. How blurry is that? Anyways, all that haze up there is from the fires, I think. 'Cause over there I can tell the fires are in LA, and well, you can just kind of tell it's coming from over there. Because over here it's kind of blue skyish, and the fires are that way. Actually, there's one in the Palisades. I used to manage a mobile home park right there on the beach in the Palisades. It's by Malibu. Anyways, yeah, man, probably a good thing I don't live there anymore. Kind of miss it, but I remember at that park I used to live there and think, oh, this is such a great place. But I was right on Pacific Coast Highway, is where my house was, and that's all you hear is cars all the time. It's like living on the freeway, literally. It's like that many cars all the time. Anyways, that's nor here nor there. We're headed down there. We're sitting in traffic, and I left a little early. Well, not that early. But I like a half hour early to get me down there when I want to be down there, for the low tide. So I can have 3 hours of a hunt, I have a whole system. Anyways, we're going down there. We're going to see if we can expose this wind. I'm going to look for a cut. That's what I'm going to do. And if we don't find one, we just find a good spot, we'll take that too. But I might not stay on the first beach we go to. Probably hit Huntington first. I haven't been there in a while. Then we'll head to the next beach and the next beach. And usually after about 3 beaches, I can't search anymore. I got to get my hunt in, or it'll be low tide, and I'll miss it. So that's one of the disadvantages of living far away from the beach. An hour drive. Well, sometimes it's more than an hour. I think I explained it in my last video. Yeah, it's a long journey a lot of the times. See you guys on the beach. All right, we finally made it down here. Looks really weird down here right now. The wind is strong at my back, and well, I don't think it's hitting the camera right now. Hopefully, it's kind of a test. All of a sudden I see like spray fly up. It's a really weird day today. You can see the sky looks weird and everything. There's the wind. Oh, there goes my detector, blew away. Great, my brand new detector. Yeah, you can see the waves spraying up. Well, let's just get down there. See how this day goes. My plan is to check this spot. If this spot sucks, just move to the next spot until we find a good spot. But the whole beach is flat right now because the wind has just flattened it. The trash cans are half buried, so it might be sanded in on the beach. Might be sanded in down by the shoreline because, well, look at the trash can. You can see Catalina out there. All right, let's just go down there and see it. So I'm noticing I could walk around and probably find stuff on the on top of the sand without even using a detector, because look, I did find that with a detector, that sound, but it's the surface find. A penny right on the surface. That's a copper one. All right. And I noticed there's a lot of rocks exposed, so I might be able to find some cool rocks. That's not a rock, that's a piece of glass. So yeah, any coins are probably just right on the surface. I mean, I'm not kidding. When I first walked down here, I almost turned the camera on. There were so many rocks. I was like, wait a minute, this is a sand beach. Look, here's a bottle cap right here. I mean, you could just see everything. It's like, oh, there's a Hot Wheel. Right there. I guess we'll take it off the beach. So I probably just got the wind uncovered it. See a Batmobile or Bat car. Oh, a tent stake. Just down in here, I see a tent stake. This is all the stuff I usually dig up. It's all exposed today. There's a tent stake right here. Actually, I'm gonna toss that on the concrete. There's nails. I see one nail. All rusty old nails. There's another nail. Wow, that's kind of cool. Here's another piece of rust. Another nail. Wow, some nails here. Well, that's pretty cool. Hey, here's a sound that isn't exposed. And it was a penny. Is it a Wheatie? No. Another good copper one though. Well, that makes doing this like the fire pits, makes it much easier. Like all the iron and stuff that you're hearing. Another one sound. Let's see what that one is. It sounded better than that, so hopefully we got it. Nope. It's probably nothing. Yeah. Oh, maybe it is something. It kind of sounds like something. Oh, it does. Huh. It's a dime. Well, we know where to come if the wet sucks. Actually, I want to get gold. I need gold. I checked my comps for my casino this week, and well, I don't have any free play, so this is gonna be the first week I don't go to the casino in a long time. I only go if I have free play. If there's no free play, count me out. I'm not a rich person. I don't just have money to go play. It may seem like it, but I guess I better dig that. Yeah, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to win any money to. This is just a piece of metal. Here, I'll get it off the beach since I dug it up. Huh. Kind of a weird piece of metal. Well, the ocean looks pretty awesome right now. Birds are going crazy. So there's bait out there. Waves. See, when I surfed when I was younger and the wind was like this, I remember paddling out. It's freezing cold too, by the way. And the waves would just rain on me. They'd be blowing backwards, and it just left me with good memories. Bad and good at the same time. It's like, this is so cold. It hurt my head, it was that cold. And I was always, you know me, I'm always broke. Even when I was a kid, I was a poor kid. Yeah, I was a kid with no wetsuit, Actually, I'm gonna dig that. I don't know why. It's just too big of a sound. I hear it over here. Yeah, it's too big. We're not digging it. Can you dig it? Nope, not this time. I'm gonna go down there. I'm just dying to get down there, so I just better get down there. I'm getting too excited about the sand being. I can walk on the sand and it's no problem. It's all flat right now. I could look for low spots. I see some low spots over there. Just all like stuff exposed right in front of me. Today should be interesting for me. I don't know about you guys. I'll turn you on when I get down there or get my next target or whatever happens. All right, look at the beach. This is usually just sand. It's just covered in shells. And it's not covered with shells. The shells have always been there. Just the sand has removed and blown down here. So it kind of sanded in the wet a little bit, but it's not bad. There's an old cut here that the water did come up here last night. So not what I was hoping for, but this is kind of interesting, you know. See, it's all the way like that, all the way down here. So if there's like a ring or a chain or something, I'll be able to see it before I can even detect it. Interesting. Let's get down there and see if we can get anything. I think I'm gonna head to another beach really quick though. So I'll just do this, and if I get anything, well, I'll stay. We'll just play it by ear. All right, I got a sound here, and I've moved up to the dry. I'm just gonna do the dry. Forget the wet. I'm not gonna move anywhere else yet. We're just gonna hunt here, because this is hunting whether I like it or not. All right, what is this? A penny? Yeah, looks like a penny. Yep. All right, right by the lifeguard tower. Look underneath it, it's all shells too. There's a vape right there. It's weird, it's so weird seeing it like this. I've never seen it like this so much. It's like there's tent stakes sticking up all over the place. You never see those like that. And what I'm doing is looking around on the ground in here. I should probably walk under there, detect it. This whole tower is made out of metal though. Let's do that. Why not? It's in the 30s. Let's dig it. Got it. Maybe there is signals under here. So this was just trash. Piece of, well, it's actually kind of greenish, so it probably was copper at one time. Shoot, I'd dig sounds like that. And they ended up being good. Darn it. Alright, I'm going to just start digging here if I don't get this right now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm turning the camera off. This was obviously not a signal. I noticed with my new camera too, it kind of tilts like sideways all the time. Because my buttons are over here, so when I clamp on my thing, it's leaning more on one side than it is the other. So it like tilts. Puts me on tilt too. Alright, let's keep going. 28, 29, and it's a nickel. I was just showing you guys, I already dug it. And it's my birthday, 1964. If it was a dime, it'd be silver. I wasn't even sure that was a good target or not. It's kind of choppy. So, I guess you just got to dig everything. Alright, and I'm I smell fire. I'm going up to the fire pits right now, and there's a lot of choppy signals up there, so I might not stay. I already see a heart on the ground. It's right there. Let's grab it. That's all rusty. It's like a paper clip or something. All right. But I think there was a target. Right there by it. I wasn't going for the heart. Going for the sound. Oh, look at that. We got ourselves a quarter. I just dug a penny right there. So there's coins up here, and I am picking them out, so I guess we're okay. So I just picked up a penny off the surface, then I turned around and there's a quarter. Surface find. Take them. Just walking along. That's crazy. I like that. All right, I changed the beaches. Wow. I wasn't even sure where I was at. I just go, oh, there's a spot. Pulled over. I was going to another beach, but I could not find parking, so ended up here. I was going to drive to another beach, and I saw parking at this beach, so I'm just going here. We only got one more shot at it, so we're taking our shot at this one. Hopefully it's a good choice. I might have made a good choice. Who knows? I don't think I've ever parked on this street before. Been to this beach, but not parked in the street. I'm going to go ahead and turn my detector on and detect my way down there. So as I'm walking across the sand, you can see how the sand changes white. That's from all the shells. I just realized that. And the trash cans are half buried here. I just now realized that too. Yeah, it's like I'm out on the desert. Kind of cool. So I'm in one of those white areas, and look at all the shells. It's just the whole ground is shells. Pretty cool. Let's keep going. So I was walking along and I got the sound. Just a little sound. Not much to think about. And then I look down and I see something. And let me see if I can zoom in. You guys see something there? And there. Let's pick it up and see what it is. I know it's a chain. Unbelievable. If that's a good chain. With a cross on it. All right. Wow, that looks like a fresh drop. Too bad it rang up like that. Because when it rings up like that, it usually means it's not real. And I do not see any markings on it. Sorry, I was trying to looking for markings. And the clasps and stuff, they just don't look right. But that's a pretty cool find. I would have never saw it. Yeah, if that was silver, it would be, I think, a little higher tone than that. Heartbreaker. But hey, that's a pretty cool find. I found Jesus. Finally, I found Jesus. I'm just kidding. I can make jokes. I'm not being blasphemy or anything. Want to know what I believe? I believe we're not going to ever know where we were from or where we came from, or anything. It's all we can do is have faith. And if that's what your faith is, good for you. That's what I was raised to believe. But in the end, I don't think we're going to ever know exactly where we came from. I think someday we'll get close because technology. But maybe way in the future. But the further away you get away from it, well, it's kind of weird finding something out here in the middle of the desert. Just got to have faith that there's a ring there. Anyways, yeah, I go to church and stuff, but what do we really know? Nothing. We can just have faith. They're finding out new stuff now about our history. It's kind of weird how all this old stuff pre-Ice Age is, they're finding out like all this stuff is pre-Ice Age. Or they think so. Like I said, I don't think anybody will really ever know. Because once time goes by, well, it's over. And if you see what a time can just do to a penny or something, it could make it disintegrate and turn into nothing. So, and probably like maybe turn into nothing down at the beach to 150 years. Now add that times a million. You're gonna never knew that penny existed. And all you could do is guess and have faith that it did. I don't know. I start thinking all this weird stuff when I'm down here. Carnivore diet. That isn't so weird though. I'll tell you what. I'm going to say this because I don't think my friend watches my videos and I don't really think he'd care. My friend, his dad had cancer. And I went over there and I told him about the carnivore diet. And he just kind of scuffed it off. I'm not saying that would cure him or keep him from dying, keep him alive longer. But I think it would a good try would have helped because he was like my age. It's really sad. Well, I was dying too until I found the carnivore diet. I didn't have cancer yet, but I probably would have got it. Look, I want to give up on this target. I know I shouldn't. Ha. What could it be? It's just like a little target there. Yeah, so my friend's dad died. It's really sad. And I got to go to his funeral. But my grandma and my grandpa are at the same place as his dad's going. So I'll visit them while I'm there. At least their gravesite. So if they can hear me, I'll talk to them. And I will too. Hey, that little sound turned out to be a zinc penny. Well, I'm assuming it's a zinc penny because it's pretty wore out. It hasn't even been 150 years yet. So what I said, 150? Anyways, I got to make my video exciting somehow. And, well, finding a chain is fun. But finding a real chain is real fun. So you got to listen to my stories. Oh. Hey, look at that. That's a surfer's fine. Let's just pick it up. That's how it's been today. Walking along. Well, that chain was a surface fine. This was a surface fine. I'm gonna count. If I don't find anything up here, I'm just gonna walk this desert for surface finds. And I'll swing because I didn't see that. My detector caught it. Oh, we're almost down there. I wasn't even looking up. That's crazy. I was just walking along talking, not even paying attention. Wow, this is awesome down here. I really like this. The shells everywhere. Look though, when you move away the shells, it's sand right underneath. All right, we're to the water. I might as well leave you guys on. Then I'll just show you guys what I find if I find anything. Uh-oh. Looking pretty steep. We like steep. Oh, not that good though. Oh well. I'll give it a shot down there. Pretty steep, but see the sand has been blowing this way. So all the sand went down there. Covered up anything. It doesn't look good down there, but we're gonna go down there and try it. So I got down here, it doesn't appear there's anything. No signals. It's really beautiful though. When the water's like flowing right, it just looks so beautiful. You know that green color that it gets? You got birds flying by. First we gotta get our birds. Bye-bye, birds. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Right in here, like this greenish. I don't know. I can't explain it. Probably pollution, but it looks pretty. I don't want to get wet. I'm going back up in the dry. Back up for a minute and turn you guys off, and let's get back to hunting. Okay, I just dug a nickel. Now I got this, and I haven't did a dig for a while, so I figured I'd do some digs on this beach. Barely a sound, but that barely sound is like 99. To me, that means deep. I think it's still in there, but let's see. Yep, it is. Dang it. Figures I picked this one to dig. I'm going to turn you guys off because the wind's blowing. It's probably driving you crazy. I'll turn it on if I find it. Alright, I've got it out of the hole. So now it's 72. So I think that's a dime. I don't know. I think nickel pennies are in the 60s. That was one of those deep ones that was just barely a sound. What? How am I missing at every scoop? And again. How is that possible? Ugh, it's annoying. Wow, that worked me out. I'm just trying to scoop it up. Alright, I think it's a penny. Yeah, it is a penny. Deep old one. Same with that nickel I dug. It was deep and old. So this one we'll have to identify when we get home. Because I can't see it. I'm not going to sit here and play with it. Let's keep going. I got a little bit of more area I want to cover. You can kind of see the sand is just like sand. It's like sandblasting my legs right now. The wind blows and there's sandblast. So all the white area here is where I'm covering. All this white area. And there's more. I could keep going and going and going, but it's not that There's not that many targets. All right, I'm gonna keep moving because it doesn't hurt as bad. Well, I am surprised right now. I just dug a nickel. And guess what? It's a buffalo nickel. Look at that, watch. See the buffalo in there? I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. But yeah, it's a buffalo nickel. I haven't looked at this side yet. Maybe I can kind of clean it up. But these things, you can really wear them out if you rub on them too much. So I'm going to try my best not to ruin it. See if we can get a date off it. That's cool though. I haven't found a buffalo nickel on the beach. Well, in a long time, as long as I can remember. It's just right there and it didn't even sound that good. Let's listen to it. Actually. So, coming along. Well, now it sounds better. Did not sound that good. Must have been on edge or something. Anyways, today wasn't a failure. Whenever I find old colonies, I'm pretty happy. Because to me, it's not about the money on that one. It's about, I pulled that out of the ground, and it's probably been down there for who knows how long, a long time. And I searched in the right area. I'm in a low spot, that's why right now. All right, let's keep going. Found another one, but I don't know if that's a buffalo nickel. Don't even know what it is. But listen to it. It's only ringing up 14. Wow. That might be a zinc penny just completely corroded. I have no idea. It is a surface find. Let's keep going. Just got part of a bracelet. I could see a design on there, but it's only half of whatever it was. Probably a bracelet. Again, it's old. Now, it might not be that old, like the buffalo nickel, but I'm sure it's pretty old. It looks old. But then again, where I'm hunting, it's a unique situation. Oh, shoot. My detector blew right on my foot. Oh, man. The wind just blows so hard. So the water's over there. And what happens on a real high tide, it'll come up and over. And this is like a low spot. And then you got a high spot again here before the houses. So water gets caught right here. And I've been here before. It's been a big puddle right here. So any targets that are here that have been here for a long time are probably going to be rusty. Because there's been salt water sitting on them. Fresh water when it rains, you know. A pool just puddles up here. I was here or over the next one over. And I did find a necklace a long time ago. It was like a 1 on my detector, I remember. And that's how I remember this place. But yeah, so that's why my point was, that's why my targets are old. Look at these weird spots here. See how it's like cleared off there? Like weird. It's like one there, there. I was thinking maybe a bird was sitting there. Weird. Anyways, let's keep going. I really slowed down now that I found a couple of decent items. All right, I got a dime. But guess what? It's a mercury dime. 2 old coins. 1 silver. See the mercury dime there? Let me see if I can get it better. Yeah, you can see it. I see it. The other side I can't see. I think I'll be able to get a date off this too, it looks like. Right there. Is that the date? Let's see if I can zoom it in even more. Well, maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, the backside. Yeah, it's a Mercury dime. Awesome. I was not expecting it. Pretty deep one too. It's down there. I can barely hear it. So I'm in an old coin area. I can't leave, but I don't want to sit in traffic either. And this is like the center of it. I haven't checked this. This is also the center right in here. This is all the center right here. The deepest part. So we're in it right now. So hopefully we'll get another one. Or maybe a gold coin, a gold dollar, $20 coin or something. That's what I want. Get a dream. Might as well dream big. All right, I just found a little bullet shell. Like a really tiny one, like smaller than a 22. It's like shorter, probably a 22 though, like a Derringer or something. But it had a P on it, I think. So I don't know if it's that old. It's got to be old though. Nobody shoots guns down here. And I got this, and I go, I'm gonna dig this one live. It's a 32. Since we've been digging old coins in this area and surface, it's probably. It just hit me. It's probably a pull tab. Yeah. It is. Great. Okay. Well, I'm not turning on the camera again. You guys are bringing me bad luck, man. Come on. I kind of want to show you guys when I find one of my deep targets. It's really kind of cool because it's just a little tiny beep, and then you dig and dig and dig and dig and dig and dig. Pretty soon you get it, and then it's a coin, and you're like, what the heck? What's that? Oh, it's a piece of paper. So I'm really milking this little tiny area. I'm just like making sure I get every little inch. I'll turn you guys on if I get another one. All right, I gotta show you this one because I might lose it by the time I get home. But it's really kind of cool. It's just like a little, I guess it's lead. I don't know. It feels heavy, but it's really black. Almost like a meteorite. It's real smooth on the top. Doesn't look like a meteorite. And I've done research on those. But it's really weird. But it's a piece of metal. We'll check it on a magnet and see what happens. Well, I knew I should have turned my camera on. I was like, I should turn it on. This is a pretty good sound. And I got another dime. But I think it's silver. Is it a barber dime? Is that what they're called? I think that's what it is. It's I don't even know if that's such a thing. I think it's a 1800. Looks like it says 1961, but it could be 1861. I'll try to do a close-up here at the beach, and you guys can decide. That looks like a barber, huh? I think, well, I haven't messed with old coins in a long time, so I don't really know. Let's see if I can rub the back a little bit. Don't want to rub it too hard. This one actually feels a little thinner than it should. Anyway, it's another old coin. All right. That's 3. Hopefully they make it home with us with this cheap bag I got. Wow. Now I'm going to stay longer. I'm going to be sitting in traffic all the way home, like 2 hours, I bet. Oh yeah, that one. By the way, I wanted to mention. I know I didn't turn it on. I'm like, I heard a little beep, and I was like, what? And nothing. Beep. It went beep again. That way again. And I just hit it barely once in a while, and it was a small beep, small. And I go, you know what? This thing has not lied to me yet. So I dug it, and sure enough, after like 2 scoops or 3 scoops, I could hear a coin there, or I heard something. I'm like, well, great, that's a 71 or whatever. That's got to be a coin. And I'm way over here. Like, I didn't even think there would be coins over here. I was getting them over there before. You see my lines and stuff. So I'm in a different area. So we're just gonna keep hunting, I guess. We'll just sit in traffic. Alex gave me some speakers I can put on my YouTube and just sit there. Of course the wind's blowing right now, but I found another one of these bullets. Thought I'd show you guys. Little bullet, it's all green and old looking. So that's good. Let's keep going. Here's another thing I've been finding. I've been thinking is old. Well, I found 2 now. They're like these little nails. The other one was a little bigger. It's like a shoe nail or something. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's from old days. And they ring up, so they're probably copper. And they look like old nails. But in case I don't make it home because of my bag, I mean, the netting on my bag is, this could probably fall out of. That's what I'm thinking. But we'll put it in there and see if it makes it. If it doesn't, it's not valuable anyways. And for me to try to hold on to something like that would be kind of tough anyways for collecting. Okay, here's one. I know my video is getting too long, but I gotta show you guys what I'm talking about. Hear that? Hear that? That's how they sound. Barely there. I hope the wind isn't too much in my camera. I'm trying to stand with my back to the wind. I think we got it. Nope. Of course, this one's probably not going to work. Oh my gosh, I think I lost it. Did I lose it? No, it's still there. Yeah, it's not a guarantee, but this is how I've been getting them. That's the noise I was hearing. Look, I just wanted to show you guys, I really have to dig for these. I'm not like just finding them on the surface. There is a hard bottom too. It's not real hard. I can dig in it. But I think if the detector can reach to that bottom, is how you can find old stuff. And I'm not finding any trash. It's just once in a while I get a target like that. Once in a while, like the target we're digging. So now we're into the hard pack. Trying to go as deep as I can. I think it's still in there, but might have it. Nope, we have it. So this is probably a penny. Oh, I see it. Yeah, it's cool because I just see green right there. This one didn't ring up as high. But now I cannot read what this is. Oh, but we did get a chunk off. So as much as I can get off on the beach is good. I just clipped my nails too. So to scrape them, it's kind of, you know, that feeling. Ugh. Don't like that feeling. Anyways, that could be an old coin. My point was to show you guys how I just barely am hearing squeaks. Then I have to dig and to get to them. But anyways, that means the 900 is doing a really good job. I don't even know if I'd have dug those with my other detector. I would have. You know why? Because I'm not getting any other sounds in the sand, so I would dig anything. I'd dig anything I get. I'm running out of good spots, but I just found a coin here, so let's keep going. All right, we made it home. It's still the same day, so that's unusual for me. I usually have to film them the next day. Start off with this. This was in that old, when we were finding the old coins, this was in that. It's a piece of brass, I think. Anyways, look at all the stuff we got. We got all this trash, and it's a cool little piece of metal. I thought it was like a pipe or something, but I think it's a bike part. Yeah, a lot of trash. We even got beaver tails. So, you know, if we find those, you might find old stuff. And today we did find old stuff. We got these those bullets. I mean, they're no big deal, but there's a bigger one, like a 22, and then there's the smaller ones. Remember I said there were smaller ones? Then the heart. Some more trash. Got a few nickels. Dime. You know what? I didn't check all the dimes. I should probably check them all. Darn it. Got a few dimes. 2 quarters, and well, some pennies, some older ones, and that's pretty much it for that. Oh yeah, can't forget about the chain. That was a great find with a cross. I mean, look at that. That's a pretty long chain there. So we got that. So he or she probably broke it off. I don't know how they lost it. So here's the cool part of our hunt. So I ended up getting, well, we got a mercury dime. Let's see, where is it? There it is. 1924 mercury dime. Then we got a Barber nickel, and I was able to get the date off it. 1901 Barber dime, not nickel, because they make a Barber nickel too. I always forget there is a Barber dime. Then we got a Buffalo nickel, and I tried to clean it up a little, try to get the date off it. I could barely make out the Indian there, but he's on there. I can't really get the date off that. And then I was able to clean these off enough, 2 pennies here, and they are wheat pennies. And again, I couldn't get the date off them. You can see the wheat. See, 1 cent wheat pennies. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 old coins. Wow, here's sirens. Scary right now because this wind is just insane. People are losing their homes. Remember on the way down there, I was talking about in the Palisades, I used to manage that mobile home park right on the beach. I guess the whole park burnt up. So it's that. I mean, I could go in that park right now. I know those people from that long ago. Wasn't that long, it's just a few years ago. They're probably older now, but I'm sure they would know who I am. So it's kind of like I know them. It's really sad though. Um, yeah, I was watching the news for a minute. I just got home a little while ago. I watch the news and they're talking to people and it's bad. It's bad. So say some prayers for those people. They're gonna need it. They may be rich, but not in that mobile home park. I know there was just regular people in there. There was some with money, but most of them I think were just regular people. They just happen to live in a good area. Yeah, so that's it for this one. I'm probably going to go back there. I was noticing some other spots. Sorry about this wind. This wind is just ruining everything. In my backyard's even ruined. On the other side of the fence there, where the pool is, we got trees, they're all laying down and stuff. I got to get back there and fix all that. The pool is just terrible right now. Full of leaves. I got to clean that out. Anyways, enough of that. Tomorrow, I'm going to go back there because there's some spots I did not hit. I'd like to hit more spots in that area. Find some more of these old coins and maybe some different ones. Maybe some, well, I want to say gold coin, but I would just be happy with a big silver coin. If we can get a big silver coin, that would be nice enough. The only problem is when you find coins like this at the beach, they're really not worth a lot because, well, they kind of get beat up. Where I found these ones, they had probably been sitting with water on top of them parts of the year. But we're going to go back there and see if we can get some more. Might as well clean it out. Because not finding much down by the wet. My friend did find a ring today, 10K, gold ring. But that's about it. There's that one little round piece I was going to show you guys. But it turns out it was just copper. But I knew it was something. Where did it go? Oh my gosh, I lost it already. Whatever. I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, wait. Yeah, there's these little shoe tacks. See them? Those are what I was telling you guys about. Don't those look old? Like they're out of somebody's shoe or something? And they ring up nice, like they're copper. Pretty weird. All right, now I'll see you guys in the next one.